Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anthony Taylor, and I am more than happy to be with you this lovely afternoon on a Sunday. I'm here to read my speech, which is entitled Music, a listening pleasure for the working class or the rich or both. And it happens to be my purpose statement. Um, we're going to be following a chronological flow structure within Roman columns, and this will inform us on how to answer the question in the purpose statement, which I will repeat again. Music, a listening pleasure for the working class or the rich or both. The time frame, 1950s to 20s. During the late 1950s, a new music genre came into being. It was called rock and roll music. Up until that time, big band music was the listening pleasure of Americans. The big band music basically appealed to adults. Rock and roll music appealed to teenagers as well as adults. The format for music was vinyl. All musical recordings were recorded on vinyl up until the late 1980s and into the 1990s. During this time period, compact discs became the format for music to be recorded. When the 20 zeros roared in, music was recorded digitally. MP3 was invented. Going into Roman column 2, we're going to talk about different styles of singing, writing lyrics in different formats. These artistic, these artistic talents have been used since the 1950s to 2000 zeros. Styles of singing and writing lyrics consisted of big band music, rhythm and blues, country, jazz, and folk. 1960s, we saw the British invasion, soul music, California sound, and jazz. 1970s, we saw disco, pop, and love ballads. 1980s, we saw pop, R&B, and duets. 1990s, we saw pop, R&B, and duets. 20 zeros, a variety of all of the above that was mentioned. The format or software that was used to listen to the singing and the lyrics during the 1950s was the vinyl format. The format consisted of two revolution speeds, 45 RPM and 33 RPM. These formats allowed the working class and the rich to purchase music. The 45 RPM was for two songs, one song for side A, the other song for side B. The 45 RPM was mainly for teenagers and the working class people of America. The 33 RPM was mainly for the rich or people who had money to purchase more than one song. The 33 RPM generally consisted of 10 or 12 songs total. The vinyl format was used from the 1950s up until the early 1990s. During the 1990s, the compact disc was the new format to record music. It was developed during the late 1980s. What's the end for you? That's the third Roman column, following the chronological structure flow. What's in it for you? Since the 1980s, music has been a product for the middle class and the upper rich. In order to purchase a song, an individual will have to buy the whole CD album. Unfortunately, many people do not have big range salaries to purchase a whole album for only one song. What's in it for you? The new format MP3 will allow the working class to the super rich to purchase a single song and more than one song from an album format. People from all walks of life, children, teenagers, adults, and seniors will once again be able to purchase music without purchasing the whole album. That concludes the basic speech. Now I'm going to have set a time for questions and answers. I have two questions I'd like to pose to the audience. The first question is, in the year 2013, can the working class and the rich afford to purchase and listen to music as a pleasure? With the new, I'm sorry, that's the first question. The second question, will the new format MP3 be the next format similar to vinyl records? These questions I can answer or the audience can answer them. In conclusion of my speech, from the above presentation, it can be seen that technology has a very important role in the music and entertainment industry. It is up to the populace, which is us, to ensure that industries do not allow technology to exclude them from certain inventions which would interfere with their purchasing power to purchase happiness within the United States of America. That concludes my speech on music, a listening pleasure for the working class or the rich or both. Thank you.